Good morning.
Good morning, y'all. We are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs this morning. So
Yes, we are.
y'all better buckle up.
Buckle up.
I'm Tosh.
And I'm Tanya, and
And
together
together
we're
we are
Tangry
Tangrygirls.
Girls. Oh my gosh. So we're on the other side of a cup of coffee.
And one podcast already recorded. So you
So we
got it.
goofy. We
We're
goofy. And so
Super goofy
I just
today.
want to apologize right now for, um, so, Tosh,
Well,
I'm a little tangry.
you're a little tangry. So
I am.
are you still under the level 7 or where are you?
No, you know what? I'm more of like I'm still like the 6, 7. I'm because I got like feelings going on. I kind of
Y'all up
touched
in
on
your
there.
feelings? Okay.
Yeah, and so you learned a new term this week. So if you watch the other episode, and so I learned a new term, and I know that I was supposed to hear it. Do you want to
All
know what
right.
it is?
Yeah, tell them.
Level set.
What?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Well, I know this is going to come as a shock to you, Tosh, but I have difficulty focusing. Bam. I know this comes as a shock to you.
It's a complete shock to me.
So because I have a difficulty focusing and I get distracted, sometimes I think I want something
Ooh,
and I don't.
ooh.
Yeah, yeah. And what does that create? That creates a little chaos.
A little bit chaos.
Little bit of chaos.
You just said, girl, you gotta create a word.
I'm like,
Save that for another podcast.
that's a Tanya news right there. A little crayon and chaos. And so,
It's like when I can't say it, I
so a little chaos in my life. And so last week, I stirred up a little chaos.
Okay, tell the people about it.
Well, I'm not going to pull up my panty drawer either, but here's what I'm going to say.
Okay, tell it.
I'm just going to say that I think I figured out kind of what I want and what I need personally and professionally.
Uh-huh.
And I am tired of living in chaos.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to level set this.
You gonna level set this?
I'm going to level set this.
Ooh, that's dangerous stuff right there.
You know what? I'm just going to throw level set out and write down exactly my goals
Uh-huh.
and put it on a post-it note.
You can get all your goals on post notes?
No, I'm going to have to use about 4 or 5.
Okay, I'm about to
Okay,
say.
yeah. So I would say that I keep
Y'all,
in the
she need a
car.
whole sanctuary wall, but
I got all kinds of goals.
Let me stay focused.
We're going to level set.
Level set.
Level
Right.
set.
Right.
And, so if you're like me, which I'm custom, we all can create chaos in our lives.
Yes.
Okay? Whether we intentionally do it or unintentionally. I have to say that we unintentionally cause chaos until we're like right in the middle of it and we're going, what the what?
Yeah.
What the what? What am I doing here?
Yeah. Rewind.
What did I do for the past 3 days?
What?
What was I supposed to do?
What were you supposed to do?
What was I supposed to do?
Because the vampire time stealers, yes,
They will suck you dry.
They will suck you dry.
And
Go ahead.
and it's just time to level set this.
Yeah.
Get focused, write down the goals, and stick to them.
Yeah. And that's going to be hard for you.
That is
That's
gonna be
be
hard.
for people around you, too.
Yes.
Because nothing is harder than for people to hear that a new boundary has been set.
Right. And you know what? I'm sticking to it. Because I create it, just like we talked about yesterday, and then it's like it's like an invisible line. But the Holy Spirit, just like he told you, what did he tell you? Slow down, slick.
Slow down, Slay.
He told me, he's like, Tanya, you need a level set.
You need a level set.
Yeah.
I heard the most interesting thing recently. I was looking at a recording that a writer, Lisa Turker, said. And she said that there are 2 levels, right? One of them is the access that we give people in our lives. And the next level is response.
Okay.
And so oftentimes we give people a higher level of access than they are a level in response.
Right.
And what we think we can do is control people's response when the only thing we have controls of setting boundaries around is access.
Is access, right.
So that's
yes.
Yes.
Create your circle.
Create your circle.
Make it tight.
Make it tight.
How many people am I supposed to have in my circle, Tosh?
It depends on how big that circle is.
Well, I feel like my circle's been really big, and that's created the chaos. So
Yeah.
tighten it down.
You
How
can
many you
have a
think?
big, you can have a big circle, but then maybe the level of access that different people have to you within that circle gets smaller as far as your core circle.
So since you're a reverend,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
knowing me like you know me,
Yes, I do.
Reverend Taj,
Yeah.
who should I just like? How many? How many you think?
Girl, I don't know. That's a Jesus question. You better ask the Holy Spirit because
I come to ask you, Rev.
I struggle with that
I
myself. I mean,
know.
we all struggle with that because, you think about in a congregation, there's always people out in the audience, right? And there
Yes.
used to be a part of me that would felt like I had to meet and greet and be with everybody. But now at the end of a worship service, you know what I say?
What do you say?
I said, Holy Spirit, take me to wherever you want me to go
Yeah,
and let me show up fully as you,
it's good.
right? Because
That's why you a reverend.
I've already spoken the words of life in the sermon.
Yeah, and your sermon was good yesterday.
Girl, you know it was.
Girl, it was.
Amen.
I'm just saying. You won't ever see it unless you come in person, but
Stop
it was.
it. No shout outs.
Yes,
No
no.
shout outs.
I'm just saying you're good.
You're supposed to focus.
I'm sorry. Level set.
Level set.
We're going to use that, right?
I know.
We're going to use it. So, you know what I want you to do? I want you to level set. Today is Monday. I don't even know what. Today's October the 24th.
Yep.
Monday morning,
Monday morning.
which you will see this probably either on a Tuesday or Thursday, whichever one we upload it.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't matter because, wherever you are in life, you can start again.
And you know what? That's the most beautiful thing about what Jesus teaches us, because he is always offering more. He's always offering life.
Yeah.
And the word says to us that Jesus offers hope. And that's the thing that he gives us, is to offer other people hope.
Yeah.
And the sad thing, the thing that he gives us to offer other people, we oftentimes forget to offer it to ourselves.
Yes, yes. Or maybe even believe it's for us.
Or feel like we got to give it out to everybody else before we give it to ourselves. Do you know what I mean?
And then we're drained.
Yeah, because you just look at the bottom of that mayonnaise jar and be like, if there's anything else left in there
I don't
for
like
that
mayonnaise.
hope jar for me to scrape,
Yeah.
And you know what?
What?
You can have the whole full jar.
Yes.
There's enough to go around. Like, behind the counter, there's a whole bunch of hope jars that Jesus has for you.
Yeah. So just.
More than you can count.
But we've got a level set.
You got a level set, but even if you level set at the wrong level,
Right.
Jesus still offers more, and there's still more hope for you.
Yes. She said it. There's hope for me.
There's hope for all of us.
You know what? There's hope for all of us. But if we have the wrong people in our circle, then you know what? We have to evaluate, I feel like. And it's okay. It's okay to kind of, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And you know what? That's the thing that I really want people to get to. I think
The sun is all in my eyes.
There's hope for all of us.
Yes.
And there's hope for us. And a lot of times we think, oh my God, I got to do it for this person. I got to get this person to where they were supposed to be. But that's not true. What we're called to do in ministry is to do only our part and trust that because there's such abundant hope everywhere,
Yeah.
the next person will do the next part. But we oftentimes are so overwhelmed with being overwhelming in order to accomplish everything in one person's life,
Right.
that we forget that's not what we're called to do.
No.
You may just be called to plant a seed. You may be called to water. You may be called to do this one thing. And you know what, friends? Sometimes all we're called to do is brush up against somebody on an elevator and just say, what floor do you need?
Is he cute?
No, see, focus.
Oh, sorry. Yes. I was just being real.
That ain't real.
I was just trying to visualize what you were saying, brush up on the elevator. Maybe that's all he
I
needs.
am just saying there are times in our lives that we don't really get to
Yeah.
have even extensive conversations.
Yeah.
But just saying to somebody, hey, what floor do you need?
Right.
Is us offering hope that they can get to the next level.
Yes.
And we can do that one thing of just pushing a button.
Yeah, because we don't need to hold their hand and walk them off
No,
the elevator.
we're just agreeing with them. You can get to that level.
Right.
Let me push the button.
Right.
And that's all I'm doing in the moment, is pushing the button on the elevator.
Just pushing
of
the
hope.
button. And so it's Monday, like I've said again, but whenever you see this, if you put yourself in the middle of some chaos and you're too busy trying to fix everybody else, and then all of a sudden you wake up and it's, oh, I don't know, 2 or 3 days later, and you're like, what have I gotten done? What have I done for me? How have I taken care of myself? You know, I just want to say level set right now.
Yeah.
Because you know what? You are important. You are important.
Yeah.
I'm important.
Yeah.
And, you know, if they're adults, we're going to pray for them. And then I want you to go get your goals, protect yourself. What do you need to do to make
Yeah.
sure that you're protected?
And maybe you need to do nothing and just be patient and
Yeah.
just level set me, just be doing nothing in the moment. Like I said
Be
before,
still and know.
sometimes you just need to pray and say, Holy Spirit, am I supposed to do anything? Am I supposed to do nothing?
Can we sing that song?
What?
Holy Spirit, activate.
No, no,
Oh.
you know I hate that song.
I did not know you hate that song.
I do.
Oh,
I mean, I
do.
don't hate it. I just, I don't think everybody get what it really means, but
Yeah, I don't think so
yeah,
either.
yeah.
So here's what we're going to say. We're level setting this.
she always take us off tangent, people. Always, people. Anyway, you know what? Let's just go ahead and end this. We want to
Yes.
encourage you to stay tangry.
Stay
We want you to
tangry.
stay on mission.
Yes.
But we also want you to know sometimes being on mission is about level setting.
Yes.
Sometimes being on mission is about doing nothing except knowing that you're just like on the elevator saying to somebody, what floor do you need?
What floor?
Pushing the button and letting God and the elevator get them to the next level.
That's right. So I'm Tanya.
And I'm Tosh.
And we are
The
Tangry Girls. And so God bless. We will be to you next time. And you know what I'm going to say? Just be still and know.
And y'all, you know she don't have a clicker.
You know I don't have a clicker.